How's it going, everybody? Today I'm reviewing Gotham Season 2, Episode 18, Pinewood. Spoilers to episode, not seen it, go watch this episode, then come back here. This episode had a lot of good things, but also had very weird and convenient and honestly not the greatest writing in the world, I found. I'll get to those. But I liked where the story's going. It was just the way it went there I didn't like. So we start off, and Gordon, he's basically going to find Bruce Wayne's parents' killer. He's basically being Batman. He's like, where is he? And it reminded me that Gordon was trying to be Batman, which I'm okay with. It was cool. It was almost like a nod, but I don't think it was. But I liked him going out for revenge. Of course, Barbara's back, and we can't really know if we trust her or not. And her double crossing, like, do we trust her? And I love Bullock. His interaction when he gets to the door and he's like, what's going on? Because I like that humorous aspect that Bullock brings to the show. I think I mentioned that last week. So I enjoy seeing that. But really what it was the whole Barbara thing. Can we trust her? At first I'm like, you know what? Maybe. But then I thought, like, no. There's no way you can trust this girl. She's psychotic. And turns out that, she turns on him, or so we think. She's in doing her whole plan. He's trying to find out the information from the girl. But I bought into it when she's like turns on Gordon, and I'm like, oh, well, of course you can't trust her. But when she did the double cross, I was like, you got me. Bravo, Gotham. You got me. You made me fall for it, and I bought into it. I liked that double cross, and I didn't see it coming. On the other hand, you got Bruce and Alfred. They're on the look. They got some files from Lucius, and Bruce Wayne's doing some computer hacking because he knows how to do that too. And they go find this girl. She's talking about Pinewood. She's got these claws. It reminded me kind of like the lizard in Spider-Man, where she needed an arm and that whole thing. And of course we're like, oh, who's this guy? We know his name. Was it like the professor or the philosopher? The philosopher was his name. And of course, us as the viewer, we're like, well, it's Hugo. They've pretty much set that up. We know that. So in the end, when you find out, oh, it's Hugo Strange. He's your dad's friend. We didn't know he was his friend, but it was like a holy crap moment. It was Hugo Strange. We know, the audience. We knew that. Yeah. But let's backtrack a little bit. When they get to the house, when they're trying to go to Pinewood, and the car pulls up in the back of their driveway, I was like, dude, just look behind you. They're right there. There's people. Like, it's just weak riding. They could have had the car pulled around the corner, like parked there instead of right in the driveway where you could see it. Just the weak writing points like that is what bugged me in this episode. There's a lot of good here. It's just those moments where like, ugh. Speaking of the positives, though, like I'll go back to the Barbara thing. I like seeing Barbara. It's one of the big positives actually for this episode. I like seeing Mr. Freeze back, but I can have some negatives with the execution of Mr. Freeze. But before I get to that, I'll revert back to when they have this breakout plan. After Bruce and Alfred have been arrested, and they got to get out, and they take the other girl. She's going to Blackwood prison, and I think it's Blackwood. She's going to prison basically, and they have to break her out. They got this plan. Okay, we need a bunch of money. Okay, why? I don't know. We got to pay for something. I don't know. No, we're gonna leave it out on the side of the road, and the cop's gonna go see it, and he's gonna leave the truck, because he's gonna be oblivious to everything else and just be, oh, money, and then we're gonna go around. I'm gonna knock on the door, and the guard's gonna come out. He's gonna look the other way, and I'm gonna be behind him and knock him out. Then he's gonna come around, and I'm gonna walk around the truck and knock him out. It's a weak plan. It's a weak plan. It shouldn't have worked on anyone. I don't know how it worked. I mean, the Gotham cops, I guess, aren't the greatest, but just come up with a better plan to break someone out. It just was weak. And this, of course, led into the whole Mr. Freeze attack, and when Mr. Freeze is going at him, and they're shooting at Mr. Freeze, they're trying to kill him, they're shooting at his armor. He doesn't have his helmet thing on, so shoot his head. They're hitting everywhere. They're hitting here, like on his neck, but not shooting his head. Like, if you wanted to kill him, you could do it very easily. But weak points aside, I like where the whole story is going. Like I said, I wanted a better execution of this story, because at the very end, we got to see Gallop, and he's coming back to life, and it was hinted at early in the season, the St. Dumas, I believe I mentioned it in one of my other videos, where it was like, oh, they're hinting at Azrael's going to come, and when the whole order comes into town, and it didn't happen, I was like, okay, that's anticlimactic. But next episode is titled Azrael, and we're getting him, so I'm kind of excited. I don't know how much the character is going to be different from how I know him as. Again, my only real knowledge of him is through the Arkham video game series, but I'm excited to see him nonetheless. So that gets me excited. But yeah, overall, like I said, there's good parts to it. I love Crazy Barbara. I didn't mind some of the Bruce Wayne stuff this episode where he's actually digging into the investigation. Again, there's lots of hints at him. The Batman hints are just too much almost sometimes, but I didn't mind that. I like Gordon shaking down all the people, the hitmen and stuff. So I love all seeing that. Just, again, the execution of where it went there and just some of the writing holes were just what kind of weighed down the episode for me. But overall, I like the episode. Let me know your thoughts on the episode in the comment section below. Again, be sure to like the video and subscribe to my channel for more videos each and every week. That is it. I'll talk to y'all later.